It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Race number 6, the penultimate race on the day, which is an MR67 handicap set to be run over 1,400 meters. Get your last double bets on by 5 to 4 on the afternoon. And fixed odds betting market in this race has your favorite as two sides to a story at 33 to 10, 5 to 1 Cape Town Affair, 6 to 1 Giuseppe Song, Whirly 7 to 1 down sixes, and then it's 7 to 1 in Better Bar those naughties. My top choice here is no doubt going to be horse number 8, Whirly. I thought 7 to 1 was quite a generous price. And this horse last time out, if we just watch that run closely, he actually took off in the final 100 or final 50 meters of the race. And if you watch past the line, he actually went past most of the horses that finished in front of him. And now that he takes on a lot weaker company, I think there's going to be a decent pace on in the race with the likes of Cape Town Affair and number 1 Raven Sword, who like to go forward. I think that the race could play into the hands of number 8 Whirly. Despite 62 kgs on the back, he's taken on far stronger company. He's the best horse in the race, and if he just has to if he reproduces 25% of his earlier form, I think he'll be a very hard horse to beat in this race here.
The reality of the situation is simple. He's an 8-year-old. He hasn't won for 902 days. He still seems to be enjoying his racing. That we know. I mean, we saw it last time out. I'm just looking at his profile, and I just feel as an 11-time winner, what is the plan with this horse? What does he have to achieve for the guys? He's given them so much joy in their careers. And then I looked at his stakes, and I saw 971. I think Clinton Binder's aim is to try and make him the next equine millionaire and then possibly retire him, because he has nothing to prove, this horse. I mean, I've seen most of his runs throughout his career. We know that at his best he was a Nelson, a 111. This type of race, I'd like to see him bar out on a high, and you could be right. If he has to win here, if they say that's it with Whirly, he's earned R1 million for us, let's retire him now, I think that will be the best way to go. But he's searching for that next career win, who hasn't come in a long time. It looks like the right field for him, as you mentioned. He's never raced in a race with an average rating of 63, I think, for his entire career. I mean, this is the lowest of the lowest that he's faced in his entire career. And I'd love to see him win. I'd love to see him win again. And maybe then Clinton Binder can say in the interview, and that's it. Whirly has retired a millionaire. Number 8. But how confident can you be? You're going to have to be the judge, because the runner that I think the other jocks are going to have to be very sharp. Because if this horse, Captain Cape Town Affair, with Muzieni up, gets on well with him, gets over from this wide draw with a soft lead, and I say a soft lead because there are horses that are going to be pressing inside of him. But if Muzi gets a soft lead, this horse never throws in the towel when he gets to the front, number 9, Cape Town Affair. And if he does get to his favorite position, I think he's a massive runner. Hippocrates, you're going to have to consider for the pick 6. I think even, two sides to the story for Wai Shong Mawing. Lulu the Legend, with a nice low weight now, can he bounce back to his very best? Raven Sword, Giuseppe Song. It looks like an absolute minefield. So I think you're right, Rael. It's either going to be Whirly, or the field.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to play it. I'm going to take my chances. I go out, but I'm going to go all in with the 8-year-old, the horse who is very low on confidence, but is the class package in the race, and that's number 8, Whirly. Hopefully he can get the job done for Clinton Binder and all of the owners, and perhaps he could get that R1 million earnings and be the next equine millionaire. But we'll all have to wait and find out after race number 6.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.